if you owned a television and you had it on, okay, if you're not one of those annoying readers, you know what I mean? You know how annoying readers are. They can't just go and do it. They got to let everybody know, I don't watch TV. Oh, good. Well, guess what? Now we have nothing to talk about because I don't give a fuck about, this is how little I read. I can't even name an author other than like Stephen King, and I know he's not one of the classics. Well, maybe he will be someday. Maybe The Dead Zone will be right up there with, what's the guy's fuck? Crispus Attucks. Is that the guy who started the Revolutionary War? Was he the first guy who was killed? Or did he write Scrooge? What the fuck was that guy's name? Now, I know it was Christopher. It was Christopher something. I read the fucking book. I read it. You know something? I read a bunch of classics because I was sick of people bringing them up and I didn't know what they were. The Prince and the Pauper. I read that one. I read The Count of Monte Cristo, which was like a fucking 600-page book. I read the whole fucking thing with my ADD. I mean, it took forever. Great book. I give it a thumbs up. Moby Dick, I couldn't get through the fucking thing because they kept breaking down whaling like I had nothing better to do, right? Like there was no TV and internet and all that shit in my life. Like the books from back then, if you get like the original like copy of it, like how it was actually written, you understand the astounding level of fucking boredom. You didn't have a car, you didn't have any money, you'd be lucky if you had fucking shoes. Okay, and if somebody was nice enough to actually teach you how to read, you had a book, like your heart was fucking racing. Oh my God, I have a book. Right? And you get excited. What was that book? One of those Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer things. Like if you whitewash the whole fence, we'll give you an apple. And he was excited. There weren't any Snickers, right? It was a fucking apple. Nature's sugar, as they say, right? And he was all fucking, he painted a whole fucking fence for an apple. I love the apples are free. Just walk up to the goddamn tree and you take it, right? Just like how this country was taken, right? We just walked right up, we just took it. Hey, you guys are already here. Yeah, move out, clear it out. Keep moving, back it up, white people coming. Right? It's probably the nicest way genocide was ever described. Hey, could you guys just back it up a little bit? Yeah, but now there's no reason to read. I was saying, if you were near a television, if you were near a goddamn TV, do you have a TV in your life, okay? If you're not one of these fucking readers, these people who are informed, these people who know who their governor is, you know what I mean? They know all the words to the national anthem. They've memorized all the flags around the world. You know those people? They just can't get enough of doing excruciatingly boring things. They're the kinds of people that when they buy something, they like read the instructions, the whole fucking book. They know how their whole phone works. These are all the people that, you don't really hate them, which you hate yourself because they're doing the right thing. There's nothing worse than when you're a fucking dope like me to be near somebody that is doing the right thing. Because when you see them doing the right thing, there's that voice in the back of your head that you really try to drown out, that's saying like, Bill, that's what you should be doing. You should be doing that, right? If you did that, you'd stop having these ridiculous rants about technology and how fucking stupid it is. The reality is you lack the focus to get through an 8-page pamphlet, most of which are pictures with arrows pointing at the shit that the words are talking about. You can't get through that. And this person reminds you of that. So rather than being a fucking adult and just sitting down and opening the fucking booklet, you start yelling at the thing like it's a person. This is really just sort of therapy. I tried to set up Apple TV the other day, and I know how I am now. I just told my wife to do it. She's like, I have to do it? I said, yeah.